Welcome out to the Cosign Podcast, Culture and Music. I am your host, Venom Vixen, a.k.a. OGV.
You.
And, of course, you know I got my co-host with me.
It's your boy, Sterling Stacks, a.k.a. Good in Every Hood, a.k.a. your homeboy's homeboy, a.k.a. I saw your lady last night. She wasn't with me, but she damn sure wasn't with you. What's hood?
What's hood?
Yeah, you know.
And, of course, y'all, we got our EP at the table today. Smitty Go Getter.
Hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
Everybody.
DJ No Mix.
Wiggy whack. All right, y'all, we are in a new set.
We in a new set. We
New
back.
year, new things, new shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, so I hope you like our new set, man. I feel more sophisticated.
I mean, I like the color scheme. It's very calming. You know what I mean?
Calming.
Very calming.
It's kind of dim in here, too. So
It is. I'm saying, as long as I get my good side, we're okay.
All right, you might look a little brown skinned today.
Never.
Oh, shit.
Never.
Started already.
Team light bright. You know what I mean? Shit, you know what I mean? Yeller.
So let's go ahead and get started with the WTF of the week.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I just want to hit the bell. Y'all shouldn't have left it in front of me.
Somebody left the bell.
Left
I don't know what this bell's going to bring in our future. Shit.
So, of course, I got to get into it because, yes, we are from South Carolina for those who are streaming us in other places, and we had the craziest shit happen. Well, you know, it's been going over the whole country, but what the fuck is up with that balloon they burst over our goddamn state today?
Yeah, why they pick South Carolina to bust a motherfucker balloon?
All
like,
right.
of all places, like, why us?
Okay, for those who don't know what the fuck we're talking about,
Facts.
the U.S. military has shot down a Chinese high-altitude balloon after it drifted off the East Coast near the Carolinas, very much more like Myrtle Beach. This is being confirmed by the Pentagon. China has expressed its strong dissatisfaction and protest against the decision, accusing the U.S. of overreacting and seriously violating international practice. President Joe Biden described the mission as a success. He ordered the military to shoot it down as soon as possible when it was started Wednesday. So it took them, 4 to 5 days? And they said the balloon was being used for surveillance. I don't want to say the word today.
Surveillance.
Surveillance. I can't say it. I'm not going to do it.
Surveillance.
China insists
It was like...
it was a civilian research vessel.
Yeah, they said it was something. China said it was something about like doing weather or some shit like that, or weather pack. I don't know, man.
Man, that shit sound like coronavirus.
Man, look, like they dropping something over here too. It's like I'm trying to figure out how you let this shit float across half the damn country.
I think they wanted
Across
it to go
the country, across the world.
Like that's crazy.
I
yo.
think they didn't want to burst it till it was like
They
over
said
by
debris.
the body of water because you don't know what when you burst it.
Well, listen, I read it said that this thing, whatever it was carrying, its cameras or whatever doing, was the size of 2 or 3 school buses. That's a
huge.
big ass. That's
huge
to be floating across the country. So yeah, that's why they didn't want to drop it in the middle of the, over
And it flew
Idaho
over
or
the
whatever.
the country?
It flew over the entire
It
country.
flew for a while.
I mean, I ain't gonna say the entire, but it was in the air for a while.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Which side is China? But China's on the west, right?
China's on the other side.
China's on the west, or is it on? Well, depending if you go this far to the east.
And they popped the balloon in Myrtle Beach?
Pretty much.
Right over 6 miles off of the coast of the Carolinas over Myrtle Beach. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm tripping on the fact that the camera was the size of 3 fucking school buses. Like,
I think they wanted to see they're taking footage and stuff of how dumb Americans are. I think that's probably what that was about. See what stupid shit
I think they were trying to get a leg up, and clearly we are stupid as hell to let it even. I mean, you couldn't scoop it out the air. Like, why did we call it?
Scoop it.
We could have called the people from the Fast and Furious.
Wait, let him flush this out.
We could have called the people from the
flush
Fast
this
and
out.
Furious. They could have took a big jet up in the motherfucking air.
Fast
They
and
could have
Furious.
jumped out probably with 2 cars.
2 cars.
That had a tube connected to it, and then they could have slid under it because in the Fast and Furious, anything is fucking possible.
What the fuck? They could have Wakanda the thing or something. They could have did something.
We could have used vibranium.
Yeah,
We could have called Wakanda or the Mexicans that live under the water.
It's something, dog. Ain't no way that you telling me that balloon flew from China
motherfucker way.
to Myrtle Beach.
Ain't no way. Ain't no
Hell no.
That sounds crazy, right?
That flew from
Balloon.
China to Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle
No,
Beach.
no,
Of all
That
places.
is, that
You know
is
what I'm saying?
WTF of the week.
Yeah. No cosign on a big ass balloon
No
floating across the
cosign.
goddamn country or the world or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Biden, I'm on you on the clock.
Yeah, for real, bro. Myrtle Beach, bro. The water already fucked up in Myrtle Beach.
We don't know what
We
they
don't
done put on
know
there
what's
now.
in the water, and I'm never, not even ankle
You
deep no more.
you don't look like a go in the beach kind
I'm
of
like
person.
I can go until as far as like I'm 5'9", I go like 5'7". You know?
Oh, so you get in it.
I'll get in there, but I'm not going in when it starts going down and shit. Like, nah, I can't do that. Nah.
You ride the wave.
No.
You just stand there.
And I got to be feeling really good to go to the 5'7" mark, 5'6" mark. I got to be feeling really good.
What does that mean, feeling good? Because you probably kind of feel
Man,
good.
that shit mean the kiddie pool.
Getting in the water's overrated, man. Just for real. Getting in the ocean water's overrated, for real. It is to me. I mean, I don't know, man. You get out, you cold as shit. The wind hits your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you shriveling and looking stupid and shit.
No,
like,
it's the desanding for me.
And that's what I'm
so
trying
like when we do
a
beach trip, we go like one good beach day. When I say a beach day, I mean
the whole day.
Not leaving. We got sandwiches, fruit,
get
drinks.
It in, damn it.
Yeah, and get it all out. Because once I desand,
that's it.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. I'm more like an ankle, knee deep type guy. I like long walks on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Aries. You know what I mean?
He's definitely an Aries.
I'm an Aries. You know what I'm saying? Very hardworking man. Two teenage boys. Yeah. So. But yeah, no, saying
no cosign to that shameless plug on yourself. This is not Kendra G
I'm just
show.
saying we were here. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Kendra.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna put you on Kendra. You need to go on Kendra G show.
Yo, that shit
I like her, but I would not set myself up for failure like some of these dudes do. You know what I mean?
Just don't go up there and say no dumb shit.
No, I watched one dude say some really dumb shit one time, bro. They ate him alive, bro. But he went viral. That's what the goal is these days, right?
Yeah, but
as the EP, I'm gonna co-sign sending Stacks on to the show.
On the Kendra G show?
Kendra G, I'm gonna be reaching out to you.
This motherfucking bell. Need come get this bell, goddammit.
I co-sign Stacks going on Kendra G show.
I'm
that
with
would
it.
Be dope.
I'll be transparent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, so you can be transparent.
All right. Speaking of some other craziness online, this mayhem over these Beyonce tickets.
I've heard of this. I've heard of this. You know what I mean?
Ain't no way.
Yo,
like,
this man is
okay.
This man is
okay. First of all,
shooting a shot out here today.
I actually tried to do some research to find out how much these tickets really are. Now, first of all, depending on when you're listening to this show, as of right now, they're not even on sale yet.
These are the pre-sale. If you got an American Express card, you can get your shit early type shit, right?
Okay. So what they're trying to do is this thing. It's called a verified. A verified thing. You know about this? They're doing it with Live Nation. So you have to verify first that you are actually a real person. You're not a bot. You're not an agency. So they were saying that they kind of mucked this up with what's her name? Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So
because they still found a way to get her shit and scalp them, right?
Yeah. So what happens is once you get verified, you're like put in queue until the tickets go on sale. So like with Taylor Swift, there was like 3 million people in queue for like 1.5 million tickets.
Clearly, this shit's not making sense.
Right. So you just kind of waiting to see if you. And I went on Live Nation, tried to go through the motions so I could talk about it a little bit.
Right.
But I wasn't giving them my credit card information. We got that far.
Because
I really want to see how much the tickets are because people are saying ticket prices and posting ticket prices and they're not out.
Right. So, I mean,
how much would you expect to go see Beyonce? Let's say, okay, we'll say floor seats.
Floor
and
seats?
Then, okay, floor seats, and then let's say a decent like.
I can't give the number for floor seats, but I'll give you the number. For
all right, so decent, midway,
lower level, mid level,
lower level in an arena. What do you think should be a decent price?
I think for Beyonce, I had to say probably about 400 to 500 a piece. Yeah.
Oh, shit, how about you?
4.
Mid-level
on the side. Colonial Life Arena.
Mid-level on the side. First 2 or 3 rows. Yeah, about 550. Yeah,
this is why I don't.
I can see that. I can see that for.
This
but I can
make
see
no
that.
Damn sense
I can see that for Beyonce.
Y'all want to know what my number was?
What was your number?
$79.99.
Oh shit, girl! You can't go see Soldier. You can't go see Soldier Boy for $79.99.
You about to be going to the Legends of the Streets or something.
Man, I don't even.
Hey, did you see the way they rocked out on Rick Ross last night in Houston?
I did see that, man. That was. Why were the lights on? Why was he performing with the lights on? You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan of Ross. You know what I mean?
Wait! You just threw that in. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
I saw it. I know.
Well, he knows. I don't.
Okay, all right.
What are you talking about?
All right, so the Beyonce, $500 for mid, low level Beyonce. How much were they?
No, that sounds about right because Bad Bunny tickets, who was the highest grossing artist of 2022, you know what I mean? Those same seats were about 700-800s, you know what I mean? For his joining. He didn't sell out no show under 4 or 5 million last year. You know?
But like, okay, when you're working with Live Nation, that means like, okay, because people are like, why is Beyonce doing this? Isn't she have a set price with Live Nation? Live Nation who is doing the concert, like handling that part.
No, what they do is
have a contract,
Beyonce,
right?
Yeah, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they have a partnership.
Right.
Normally, Live Nation pays out artists X number of dollars
Per show.
Per show.
They have 30 shows.
Or whatever, whatever Live Nation does after that with their money, that's them.
People like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Adele,
the biggins.
You know what I'm saying? Their partnership is like more of a 50-50, where Live Nation might give them $20 million and then they still control 40% of the revenue share from the concert date. So.
Well, it's funny when you brought up Adele, and I don't know why they're not going this route, because Adele, she did a concert, and the way it worked, there was no ticket.
You had to walk up or something like that.
Yeah, you had to go. If you bought the tickets, you had to go. There was no tickets. So, and that will cut down on the scalping and
I heard something about that. I mean, me personally, I went to the was it On the Run? What is it? All right, so I went to On the Run when it was at Williams-Brice down here in Columbia.
Me too.
And
I was in the nosebleeds.
But I'm gonna be real with you though. See now, is every stadium gonna sell out? There's a lot of. Williams-Brice couldn't sell out. Is that because we in South Carolina?
But that's that's
you know what I mean.
difference.
So the thing is, I waited till the day of the motherfucking show, and I swear to God, I got Beyonce tickets right about there mid level. You know what I'm saying for $55.
You were fortunate.
I mean, so
you was on your Maxwell.
You know, I mean,
God
was just looking out for the light skin dude, but it was last minute, so they just want them tickets sold at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't believe, and I can be proven wrong, and I'm good with that. I just don't believe that if you're not at least on the floor, they're gonna be having no tickets at no $400 or $500. That doesn't even sound right. I mean, maybe $100, but I just don't see that.
The price of these concerts and shows is gone to fuck up. Like I paid $150 a ticket to see the No Limit reunion tour. So I paid $300. I was first level, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tickets was $150 a piece. You know what I mean?
Clearly have.
Shit.
Here's the truth. I don't know how many times I've ever bought tickets to go to a concert.
But
probably in my lifetime.
I mean, we're blessed. We've been blessed. You know what I mean?
To my Simon Cowell.
Pointing at me. I'm clearly
hit the bell.
Right.
I clearly don't know nothing about this subject. I have been fortunate that in my career that I was always gifted. It's so funny. The tickets that I went to the Beyonce, the On the Run tour,
they were gifted, right?
Look, my friend won it from the station I was working at, and then she took me.
Well, see, hey.
I wasn't gonna go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't going either. I waited to the last minute. But if I'm paying, $150 plus fees or whatever,
and this was before COVID, so I guess a lot of things have changed.
Yeah, I mean the price of everything has gone up. But going to see a concert, you gonna spend $150. You know what I'm saying, for a regular little concert, you probably gonna spend $150.
So you gonna buy Shorty some tickets?
Who to what? To be who?
Yes,
who?
You heard what I asked you.
Shit, no. You know what I'm saying? Not unless we hit this number. Nah, I'm not going.
Would be a nice gesture.
I saw Beyonce once. It was a great show.
It was a great show.
And I'm good. You know what I mean?
You want to know one of my favorite parts being at that concert?
What's that?
Was when Jay-Z did Still Nigga.
That's an amazing thing. Right. To watch all the white people in the audience know that they can't say it.
So uncomfortable. And I was sitting by a bunch of young white kids.
Me too. I was with all of them.
And they just sat down and the uncomfortableness was so
beautiful.
Great.
Yeah, shouts out.
It was so great
God.
to hear Jay-Z at Williams-Brice Stadium doing. Yeah. And he got the little Sambo cartoon on the screen.
Oh yeah, he was doing his thing. Yeah, I stood up on the bleachers. Honestly, I stood up on the bleachers and rapped it word for word. Like
I was home babysitting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Daddy duties, bro. But yeah, so I'm not paying like no astronomical amount. You know what I mean? But I got tickets for the new edition joint. Let me tell you how much those is.
How much?
It would over $300 for two of them.
Yeah, exactly.
For lower level.
That's what I was just about to tell you.
Not the floor, lower level.
I am clearly
not over $300 for 2 tickets. Definitely.
All right, but
I'll be there.
Okay, so don't fight with nobody because you like to antagonize women.
It's Keith Sweat, it's Guy, it's Tank. I think I'm gonna be okay.
He gonna have on his pointy toes.
No, it's gonna be a lot of fedoras in the building. My pointy toe shoes. It's gonna be a lot of fedoras in the building.
A lot of fedoras.
Yeah, new edition concert. Every nigga over 42. You know what I'm saying? Is gonna have
Are you gonna take a shorty to that?
I have not. Damn, am I saying this live?
Them boy gonna be in there smelling like aftershave.
I ain't even tell nobody I got tickets, man. I'm supposed to be getting tickets. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll let you know if I take somebody. If I get it, yeah. What's next, man? Shit.
All right. You gonna be taking them pictures, putting the smiley face over the girl face?
Digging my grave over here. You know what I'm saying? So
cool it now.
You just better hope that she lies to you and tells you she actually listens to the podcast.
Right.
Anyway.
Lying ass.
On to some more bullshit. Oh, wait, just before we wrap up Beyonce, one more thing I thought was super dope, because I'm not like a huge Beyonce fan, but I'm a Beyonce fan of the person and her work. Right. And she did a remix to Cuff It,
I heard.
the Wetter remix.
Yeah.
And it's like a slow version. And thought was so dope was this came from a TikTok DJ who did the remix of the song. What's the song they remixed it with? It's some I can't hear it
because you got to be like Janet Jackson. You got to be like a Beyonce person to get it, like or something.
But I'm saying it was Janet Jackson in the thunder.
Anytime, any place.
Yeah, it was whoever that song was sampled from. Okay, well, anyway, but basically it's basically that, and they slowed it down and made it a little bit sexier. And so it was a TikTok DJ that did it, and then Beyonce, because she's so dope, went ahead and got with him and created this remix. So I always think that's dope.
Yeah, she's definitely known for taking songs.
No, he made the announcement that they did, that they worked together.
Yeah.
His announcement.
Yeah.
And she don't take people's songs.
Yeah, no. I'm listen. She might have fucked up Frankie Beverly and May's song, but
she didn't take it.
It kind of grew on me though a little bit.
It's not that bad.
After the Beehive played it repeatedly,
listen.
over and over and over and over again. When I first heard that song, that was you should never touch songs.
Okay, well then you get mad at Frankie in his white pants and tell his ass why he sold it.
But listen, he had to. The Beehive had him. What are you gonna do? You gonna tell Beyonce no? Who's going to tell Beyonce?
How would they know? This is done in the office. Nobody knew.
Somebody would have found out. The Beehive finds out everything. They'd have came for Frankie Beverly. If Beyonce asked you for your song, if Beyonce asked you for your song, it's like Lamar and BMF. If Beyonce asked you for your song, you say yes, queen.
Let me ask.
You can get it.
Let me ask our resident booking agent.
All right.
Do you feel that his touring went up after Beyonce redid his song or not?
All thoughts and comments are not property of the Cosign Podcast and the office of the Cosign Podcast.
For real?
No, but I said that because what y'all was talking about before. But has Frankie Beverly's touring
his stock?
No.
I mean his streaming. No,
jumping.
His streaming and all that stuff probably has definitely went up since the remix. Touring, I mean, with
what
Frankie.
You think, but that's him anyway,
that's a health issue. You know what I mean? Talking about a 85-year-old man now. So
with them white pants.
You know what I mean? So
if he could jug, he gonna jug.
But at that point, he had once again they have contracts like with companies, Live Nation, AEG. They get out, they do 20, 30 shows a year. 125 grand, they straight. You know what I mean?
I know that's right. Yeah. Get it, old man. Yeah. Hey, Frankie.
But but you got to be a special, like on a special mailing list or some shit to get the song right.
Okay, just back to what you're saying. People, I mean, I don't know who would tell Beyonce no. Like, why would you not?
Why would you want the Beehive on your ass like that?
But I mean, that's the luck of the draw. That's just like you catching the tickets for $55. You know what I mean?
Beyonce, he owe you some money.
They gonna be mad at
pull up
that,
and get your bread. That nigga shortchanged your concert.
He paid what?
That man made that TikTok. Somebody shot it to somebody that shot it to somebody.
No, but as a whole, too, honestly though, it is dope if you can take. I will say that because I'm a fan of what she does and her talent. Definitely, you know what I mean?
I'll talk.
That was so nice.
I honestly am. I mean,
because I think people try to give her shit, and I just don't understand it. I'm not a Beehive. I do not listen to a lot of.
She's
Beyonce
not really
music,
done shit. She doesn't. What I like about her, she has not really. You know what I mean?
She hasn't done shit.
No, I mean, I say she hasn't done anything like. She doesn't stir the pot usually.
Oh, okay. Whoa. I was about to. I was about to call the Beehive. I was about to call on this phone.
Look, cause I find myself judging some of these people, and I have to. You're in the spotlight and it's showing. It's what I do. Like I find myself, I'm gonna judge you. You have no choice but to judge you off some of the things that you do.
Oh yeah.
So she's never really doing anything. She's always kind of like out the way of doing positive stuff
and just always working.
Yeah, and
that's how she come back on your ass.
And you know what I mean. And I know she's a country girl, so
she definitely has been able to stay out of the public radar. For shit, pretty much all of her career.
Yeah, till Solange did that dumb shit on her ass and shit. She had to write a whole album about it. But that album was fire.
But you know,
I ain't gonna lie, that's my one Beyonce. Lemonade.
I don't like. I thought it was okay, but I don't like.
Slow down. They don't love you like I love you. Yeah. Slow down. She had that back.
See, this what I mean.
In the shower.
But she was killing Lemonade. But they was able to
on Lemonade.
I mean, but you know, she gonna have.
Boy Bye was on that one. Oh man, that was. Come on, now I'm feeling like I'm gonna call.
That's a whole nother subject.
You wasn't Beehive.
It's a whole nother. Exactly.
That album. Now I stand for that album.
Nobody's gonna tell her no. Nobody's going against the Beehive, and I don't blame them. All
right. Well, okay. On to some other bullshit.
Yes, Queen.
So, are you co-signing Beyonce tickets being $400 or $500?
Is that how much they are?
No. I don't know.
Fucking right, I'll co-sign for it.
We'll talk about it later when we find out.
I'll co-sign $500 for the Queen Bee.
Somebody gonna have to get co-signed to get some tickets. But all right, y'all. Florida mother has sued her children's school district after she was banned for volunteering over her. Y'all ready for this? OnlyFans page.
How do you volunteer for OnlyFans page?
I thought
you did not listen to the story, so we're gonna say it again. Florida mother has sued her children's school district after she was banned from volunteering over her OnlyFans page. The Orlando mother believes her OnlyFans account got her banned from volunteering at her children's school. She also alleged that the school officials distributed her OnlyFans images internally and to local media. She went on to say many other parents of the children in Orange County schools are also participants in OnlyFans and, other adult-oriented professions such as topless dancing, adult-themed acting, online sexting, and among others.
Well, you should have been trying to be PTA president.
To paint Miss Treese with a modern-day equivalent to a scarlet letter has left her with no other option other than filing a lawsuit.
Boy, look,
Boy, that damn lawyer wrote that shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Won't he do it? Boy, listen
and it don't mean a hill of bean. Lady.
Okay, now, all right, let's talk about it. So why can't she volunteer to school?
Just the same way that I couldn't volunteer for 1-2 years at my children's school when my name got ran and my shit came back and they said, hold up. We need to make sure that you can be around these kids.
No. A criminal offense is not an OnlyFans page.
It's just as bad. I'm talking about a weed charge.
They don't care.
They got
first of
titties
all, since you
online.
want to put all your personal business out there, when you now go to be a chaperone, they do a one-time like little check, and they're gonna run to see if you have a criminal background, which they should. Okay, then you get a certified. Now you're a certified chaperone. That's how they do it now.
Okay, so then let me give you a scenario. You at the zoo with your kids. And you and this lady, the chaperone, and the man who's sitting there with his kids there, and now there's a whole conversation at the zoo. Hey, you see that girl? She with the OnlyFans.
So that means he's on OnlyFans and he's paying for it.
I think,
so why is she?
Man, ain't no PTA president need to have no OnlyFans.
She just said she was going to volunteer.
I mean, honestly,
who knew that she was on there?
Well,
that means you're on there.
But you already said it was distributed internally.
Yeah,
I mean, that means somebody they found it, they liked it. They subscribed to it. Because how else can you see what's going on her page? And it was passed around internally. See, that's the key word for the gym coach, the football coach, the basketball coach.
Somebody sent the link.
You know what I mean?
Somebody sent the link.
Or one of these badass kids done found that shit.
One of the one of your badass
What y'all
kids.
looking at over there? Nothing, coach. You know what I'm saying?
That's just Miss Tracy.
That's such
Give me this right here. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe this. Coach Glenn, will you come look at this here?
Right here.
And therefore you know it.
You take the phone.
Right, yeah, exactly. So,
you're supposed to erase that, and they sending it to their own.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I blame the world we live in. I mean, shit. Of course, people do what they do outside of being around their children and stuff like that or whatever. But that doesn't mean they're bad parents. They should be able to volunteer. Honestly, I don't think they.
I don't co-sign that.
I'm not gonna co-sign no school saying that. But like I said. Their heathenistic minds, they looking at it too, though. That's the crazy part. And sending it to the news, I mean, to me, that's nothing new. I mean, for this day and age right now, everybody's got something where they showing their ass.
She got to do what she got to do to get the money.
And what is she doing on her OnlyFans?
That's the other
What
thing.
is she doing on her OnlyFans? That might be the other thing. You know what I mean?
Y'all sound like them people co-signing Lou Nail.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Lunel got to do what she got to do.
I mean, she could volunteer. Now,
OnlyFans is about to be, in 10 years from now, wait till you hear the conversation about OnlyFans.
And to be real, you know what? At the end of the day, this is probably a bunch of mothers because their husbands are looking at this shit. I'm pretty sure
she's probably the mom that they already rolling their eyes
right,
at. Because she come in yoga pants every day. She drop her kids off with yoga pants on every day, got her titties all hiked up, and then she walk over there and be like, hey, ladies, what can I do to help with the bake sale? And they just be like,
yeah, right.
She bring them store-bought cookies.
Yeah, that's what they gonna do. So, but I mean, I think she should be able to volunteer.
Johnny always want to go to her son's house.
I'm trying to think what would be a type of profession where you wouldn't want the child's parent to come up to the school or be involved. What profession could you say
Prostitution.
That about? Can you really? I mean, I was thinking
if you're
that,
a streetwalker, I mean, like a straight up streetwalker. Now, I mean, if you're an escort, hey, nobody really know.
Right.
But if I can go down the street,
and
like down
Jimmy
2 Notch, 2 Notch and Beltline, about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Do schools have moral codes when it comes to parents? I'm just thinking this shit.
My goodness.
I ain't never really seen a crackhead when I was picking up my kids.
Hey, there's plenty of crackheads coming to pick their kids up.
Yeah, but I never,
there is no moral code to being
parents.
a parent.
There's no moral
but
code.
it's a moral code once you want to
be involved with the school.
And be involved hands-on with the kids.
And that includes your weed charge.
Facts. I sat out a year. Uncle Cheeseburger sat out a year. Man, you know what I'm saying? Them kids miss me. Man, you know what I mean? I buy all the ice cream on the field trips.
I feel you because I definitely wasn't allowed to go into school, you know what I mean, just because of previous criminal activity type things, you know what I mean?
Oh, you didn't get your certified?
Yeah, man, it was a while. I mean, I don't give a shit. Now my kid's about to graduate.
Oh, but no, you couldn't go into school because of other reasons. Like the school ain't do it.
Well, because of the type of charge that I had, you know what I mean?
Okay, but did the school, did they know? No, the school didn't know, did they?
No, the school ain't know, but I wasn't honoring, I wasn't fucking with it. Yeah, I wasn't going through that. I mean, shit don't even be having nothing to do with kids and they won't let your ass near it. You know what I mean?
Facts, you know what I mean?
I got too many speeding tickets. You a felon.
I'm saying my shit wasn't major, but it was just on the book. So you know what I mean. As soon as they ran my shit for the volunteer, the shit came up. I
didn't know that they do that though. But I don't guess I don't volunteer for shit at my kids' school. I don't know what that says about me.
Super fucking bad.
Yeah, I'm not volunteering for shit. Man. My kids don't want to be there much more than I want to be up in there. Like shit. Like it's hard to keep anybody at the school right by now. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. Nah, we don't volunteer. They go do their time and then they get out and they don't ever go back on campus ever again for nothing else other than it's time to go do their time again the next morning. Yeah. So
that's funny.
All right, super dad. With all the weed charges.
Yo, it's funny. I was watching the little Kevin Hart joint yesterday. I am definitely one of him, dog.
Oh man.
Me Time.
Yeah, Me Time.
Me Time was. I like Me Time.
Yeah, that was me all day.
Yeah.
Mine is the minivan. I had the school bus Suburban though.
The school bus Suburban.
Yeah, the school bus Suburban. Everybody in it. We pile up.
Yeah, so that's definitely dope though. Nah, I'm not doing this shit though.
Oh, I don't like other people's kids, so I just not even gonna. I only like mine.
That's one thing, but my kids are together. They like, you know what I mean, they a year apart or some shit like that. So like they are each other's friends. Like they never just came home and random friends. I was telling my people the other day, like my kids have never been to a sleepover, and I'm not fucking mad about that. Not this time, because I mean, other than family being that their cousins and stuff aren't around here,
okay,
like
so
in close proximity.
A girl, for some reason, sleepovers is like all they want to do. We're always like, why can't y'all just have play dates? They're always begging to spend the night with each other. It's getting worse the older she's getting.
I don't know, man. I haven't trusted society or the world or what people do behind closed doors. Like you know what I mean? So
I don't like it.
Thankfully, my kids never asked to go. Like I said, they're real choosy about their
Now,
friends.
I'm gonna say this. I'll pick and choose depending on the circumstances. Like she has a little friend that's like 3 doors down. I would hope and pray that her parents wouldn't be that crazy and live that close to us.
And
because
right.
You can't just go away. Okay,
right. Like,
I would really hope.
I can reach out and touch you,
like,
literally.
Right.
Like,
their child has spent the night with us, and that was her first time spending the night.
Yeah.
And they trusted us, and they spend time together. And I know the mom and the dad and the kids.
I'd
and stuff.
have to really know when I say really know, like we got to be damn near family. You know
but see, what I was gonna say, but at the end of the day, you never really know people except someone like family.
I know my family. Them motherfuckers.
You
I leave with they
nuts.
crazy ass before I leave with their best friend from school, mama. I leave with my family crazy ass. I drop them off in the middle of the motherfucking hood with my crazy ass family before I let them. You know what I mean? Just
it's hard. It's hard. I think that's the only friend's house that she's ever spent a night at. Oh, except my other mother, my little Gotti babies.
Yeah. So
other than that, because people nuts.
Yeah, they are.
And they want to see how crazy I really am.
Oh, shit.
Touch my child in any way that makes her unhappy.
Yeah, so.
And because now she's riding the bus. And these kids are savage on the bus.
They are. Very.
And she's telling me stories every day. And I'm on the thing with the teacher messaging. London, she's in 5th grade.
Right,
she said the F word.
Oh, yeah. It gets real on the buses. It gets real on the school bus. I promise you, it gets real on the school bus. You know what I'm saying?
Because Mouse is still at the age she snitch. She still tell the
she's still
truth.
telling
You know what I'm
everything,
saying? Anything that she sees that's
man,
wrong.
call my daughter no snitch like that.
Hey, man, chill out, Ray, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro, at the moment. You know, she's a tattletale, bro.
There you go. The tattletale sounds way more
Man,
cleaner.
Naeem always be like, what is that? That's a bus on you.
Right.
Having to come and tell, you know what I mean?
But no, it's a lot of stuff goes on the bus. So yeah, you just getting started with that. Like, I've been there already, so they good.
Yeah, I think it's some good growing up experience. We had the time of our lives on the bus. Now, I ain't gonna be lie.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Oh, man.
I think we've had some of our most legendary debates on the high school bus.
Pac and Biggie. We used to go down between me and him.
Yeah, we had, and the biggest debate of all was why is Larry Johnson making $84 million a year and doctors are only making $50 to $75,000?
Yeah, that sounds like a Jackie Gaucher.
Why is a doctor only getting $75 grand, but Larry Johnson just signed an $84 million contract?
I don't even know who Larry Johnson is.
Right, they probably a lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying?
We're still arguing that same concept today.
What team Larry Johnson played for?
I mean, he played for the Hornets, then he played for the
I was asking her.
Oh, yeah. But she was mad as fuck about that announcement,
Exactly.
though. We was talking that shit on the bus. Well, he got $84 million. And what does he do?
And this was when, the 90s?
Oh, yeah.
So that's like
$1
billion.
Yeah, early 90s, yeah. Oh, yeah, he was
that's $1 billion in today's money.
She had to interject.
That was grandmama.
Man, we might have spent half a week arguing about that damn $84 million and why a doctor doesn't get that. You know what I mean? So, like.
Well, why does a doctor not get that? Shit, the titty doctor make money like that. The one who do the fake titties and these misshaped ass.
Well, shit, they
who
get money.
should not get this money. Let me go on my rant real quick for them badly done ass jobs out there, and then they're the ones making millions of dollars. But the ones who are correcting the nostrils, like from the movie, they're not making that type of money. But the booty doctor is, and they should be ashamed of themselves because some of them asses is wrong.
No, not some of them. 80% of them.
It's a lot of them. I saw one last
That's a
night.
lot
I saw
of
one
y'all
last
asses.
night.
Lopsided.
It wasn't bad.
Lopsided.
It was bad because I knew it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like super big, but it was because she was small. It was definitely bigger than it's supposed to be on your body.
Oh, them the worst ones.
And it looked hard. It looked hard. It did. It looked like it was hard. Like, you know what I mean?
Looked like a table.
Yeah, like it was, like you
No
do this
thighs
shit,
is supported.
Right here.
Boy say your booty look like walk board.
Like I said, she was a petite girl. She wasn't even like, and it wasn't super like crazy big, but it was just like you must have really had no ass before you went and got that ass. But yeah, I think those doctors were smart. Actually, they went into entrepreneurship instead of working for some big conglomerate, you know what I mean, at a big hospital, you know what I mean, for Prisma or whatever. And instead of me giving a salary for all the shit I do all year long, these motherfuckers are getting paid for every job that they do. So it's kind of smart, actually. You know what I mean? Now, fucking up people's bodies is not smart, but...
We hate the fake asses, yo.
Yeah, we definitely hate the fake
what
ass.
I'm waiting on
dislike,
is...
Dislike. I mean, I ain't gonna say dislike. I prefer real.
I want to know what that shit about to look like at 80.
You already know that shit gonna look like a board.
You got to work that thing.
All the plastic gonna be hard.
Well, the biggest problem, trust me, and I work in the industry where I see a lot of asses. You have to upkeep it. You know what I mean? Like, and that means like you really got to
tell Stacks.
You have to go back from what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? You have to go back and get shit done. You know, you got to get certain kind of massages. You got to keep things. Yeah, you got to still work out and stuff like that. You can't.
You definitely have to. Cause I've seen people go back. Then you like an Oompa Loompa.
Right.
But now you done got the ass, and then you done gained all this weight.
I don't know what the
that
answer is to making
ass.
the ass match the legs. I don't know how the fuck you increase your thigh size, but I don't know that answer.
Most people probably can't afford that.
But
you can do it.
You can.
They can do
anything.
it. You can implant anything. Okay.
You can do anything.
It's
if you got
dudes
money.
getting calf
So then why
implants. to look
Tiny
like they
ain't
work
got
out.
What?
Why Tiny ain't got the thigh implants?
I think she had thighs already, right? I don't know. I don't ever really
Why
look
does
at
she
it.
look like that?
I haven't seen it. See, I
Man,
make sure I
that
tried
shit
it.
lopsided.
My shit was loading in, but when they was whatever they were talking about, it was loading and it kept spinning. And I said, "Fuck it." So
She
I don't
looks
know.
like, it reminds me of what little Kim looks like without legs, with skinny little sticky legs. She has little sticky legs.
Well, it must cost a whole lot to get you some thigh meat.
Got to cost a whole lot for the thigh meat.
Thigh meat
got to
thigh
cost.
meat to makes the fake ass has to cost a whole lot.
You gotta go and order like it's at a fast food restaurant. I like the combo thigh combo.
Gotta get a thigh and ass
combo, please.
You know what I mean?
Can you take all the fat out of my stomach and my fupa and a
put
little
it-
bit out the back?
put it in my
and
thigh.
put it in my thigh and my ass.
My thigh and my ass.
Because that's what they be doing now.
I mean, I don't know about it. But yeah, but the doctors are hella fucking smart. They're literally getting paid for every job that they do. Compared to a doctor who works at a hospital, you know what I mean, at a big Prisma or whatever, and
Damn, you
gets
keep coming
paid
for Prisma.
85, 100,000, or Lexington Medical Center.
Look, he done came for Prisma a couple times.
Or Lexington
From the
Medical
desk of the
Center.
cosign, we do not authorize.
The views and comments of the cosign does not go for everybody sitting at the desk. Prisma, if I show up, I didn't say that.
I mean,
I would love my health care.
Hey, man, I'm just saying though, man, for real though. But yeah, so they making more money than a doctor. Now that's the insane part. Instead of arguing about why Larry Johnson made $84 million, we should argue about why plastic surgeons who fucking up people making more than doctors who saving lives.
Well, I know the difference is because they're going down there and they're saying this is my price for these boobs, and you pay the price. Where you go to a hospital, okay, you have insurance, but guess what? Even if you don't, I still got to pat your ass up. There's no just because you ain't got no money, I still got to do it.
Yeah, I'm on salary, $100,000 a year. Well, they probably make more than that now. It was
They
$100,000
probably
when we were kids, right? Yeah. I don't know why I always thought a doctor made $100,000.
No, I'm gonna tell you who need to make more is the nurses. It's not even the doctors because
They put up with a lot of shit, but they make good money too now. Hold up, man.
Traveling nurses, resident nurses, not so much. Let me just say this, because I'm, of course everybody here knows, but y'all don't know. We've been going through the situation, and my mom finally got a kidney, which this is
Thank
5
the Lord,
years.
thank God.
She
You know
got
what I'm saying?
kidney
Thank
transplant.
God.
Yes, it's been a long road to get there. But then when you really look at the way the hospital works, babe, I talked to one surgeon through this whole course of everything.
Right,
I go there, can't catch a doctor to save our life.
right.
There's no time. They can't ever tell you when they come by. Hell, I don't even know if they came by.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was insane. So it's the nurses that are really there doing everything.
No, listen, agree. Right. I can vouch for that based on what a friend told me. A friend told me that after she had her surgery, right, recently, right, she never saw the doctor. Period. After that, they put her to sleep. She didn't see the motherfucker before he came, did what he did. When she woke up, the nurse is the one who told her everything, discharged her whenever she was done. She was like, she didn't see the doctor until her fucking follow-up appointment. She called because she wanted to know what the fuck happened. Because, you know what I mean, how did it go? And she literally couldn't get in touch with the fucking doctor. And that's crazy to me. Like, that means that shows that overwork is not enough of them.
Right.
And definitely, as we're talking about, underpaid. So I agree
Now,
with you.
I'm going to salute my son's surgeon when he had surgery. When I say this doctor, I'm going to shout him out Dr. Pinnock because he's dope. Not only did he gave me his cell phone number.
Right.
You text, he answers. We're texting back and forth. He asking questions, send him a picture. He was so, like, on the spot. I was very impressed with that attention.
That's where you want to shout out where he was at because I'm bashing.
Prisma Children's Hospital, which I think the Children's Hospital is
Yeah.
actually better because that's what they're really known for down there.
And I'll be real with you, I have some very close friends who work in the Children's Hospital, and A1 stay one down. So there's some great people.
Yeah,
so,
it is. I think the children.
I can't even say nothing bad about
that's
it.
where you take your kids if something happened.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So you stay away from Lexington Medical Center, you say?
No, I like the one on Killian.
We about to get to some music.
Do you have some music?
We have music?
Do we have some music?
Do we do music?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
I want to say something about this something else. Well, when you get to music, okay, have you ever wanted to air somebody out on social media, like call them their names?
Like their real name?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all day.
Instead of their made-up name?
I mean, maybe if they go by a nickname, but everybody's going to know who you're talking about, like you're going to say.
Oh, you want to talk shit about them?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But I'm too grown for it. Hell
Man,
yeah.
I got this close. I'm going to tell you this story. It's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. It's kind of funny. I got this close.
Really? To saying somebody's name?
This nigga owe me money.
Having Facebook drama? Did you really? That
No.
close?
He had a deadline to pay me,
Uh-huh.
which was this month.
Right.
So, this month ran out.
Right.
So, I was just about to do it.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with my cousin. She said, don't do it right now because you're really, 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 really mad. Just chill.
Emotion.
So I said, I'm giving one more chance. I called his wife.
Right.
Nigga in jail.
Damn, look at you. It's nothing you can do about that at that point. There's nothing you can do. You're done. Like, yeah.
Yo, I was like, thank you, conscious cousin, to tell me to take a beat because I was going to be cussing out somebody who's sitting in jail. Okay.
Right. Insult to injury. Jesus. Women.
Dude, Jesus.
That close. You got it?
Right.
What we listening to?
We listening to Neek the Geek.
Oh, this
he don't know how to host nothing.
Right. Yeah, my bad,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Talk over this. It's brand new Neek the Geek.
Brand new
B2K freestyle by Neek the Geek. Shout out to the new studio.
That nigga came from the bottom, tell me how you love it. I got a problem with reminiscing on days that I was nothing. Staying up in my lane, I was road running. Getting to the money, now they wanna hold something. Got to the money, now these bitches wanna show me something. Give it to me, little mama, like you owe me something. Yeah, she heard up all like the NBA. She just want a little bag of a nigga, it be 2K. I told her, baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum, bum, bum. She told me I could touch it all I want. I'm activated, we go all night long. Yeah, fuck a honey pack. Put it in position, then I tell her run it back. She throw it at me like a quarterback, she know I snap. Can't make her fall in love, so I'm holding back, but she own it that. Yeah, she want everything. Whisper in my ear, she telling me just what she need. She got Prada, but she talk about the CC. Bought a double G and vacate for a couple weeks. When she with me, that iPhone stay on D&D. Bend her over the counter of the B&B until her knees get weak. I took my heart on my sleeve, I can't wear CDG. So I wonder what she seeing me. I just told her, baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum, bum, bum. She told me I could touch it all I want. I'm activated, we go all night long.
Okay, shit. Listen. I've heard nothing but good music from Neek.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be so mad when he blows and we got to find another place to do our podcast because he's going to be on tour and shit.
You know what? Listen. No. Listen,
Jeez,
Neek,
man.
when that time comes, listen, we'll manage the studio. Do
We
not shut the studio down. We will manage your studio.
Yeah.
But yeah, salute. I don't know. He's just so nephewish to me, so I don't want to hear him talk like that.
I mean, I think that song was dope. Sound like it was radio ready.
Yeah, it did sound good.
Yeah.
I just
the whole vibe. Yeah, I like that.
I like the remix. I like the B2K remix.
Hey man,
that was
look,
dope.
yeah, that was dope.
dope.
Man, look, Neek I've listened to a few Neek songs and they're fucking.
And Neek
dope.
stays on industry trend. You know what I mean?
That's
Definitely
dope.
stays on industry trend.
I like that song. I want to email me that shit.
Tenfold.
Yeah, word.
All right, y'all. We're going to get ready to wrap it up. Any last minute words? Stackalicious. What'd you call them? Stackalicious.
That's a new one. Listen, man, watch your kids because they always watching you. They nosy asses. Stay hydrated. Yeah. Hey, mind your business. You know what I mean? And keep God first.
Yeah, I mind the business that pays you. And so that means y'all business.
Right.
Yeah, Smitty.
Hey, to everybody that wants to tune into the Cosign, get your music played, be a part of the panel.
Better advertise.
The Cosign podcast at gmail.com. I'll send you an email back and let's get you on the show.
Let's
Holla at
work.
your boy.
That's why he's the EP. All right, we out. It's Cosign.
It's Cosign, bitch.